So I saw a video the other night, and by the other night I mean last night, and it was really cool. It was basically a video of this girl. I can't remember her name, but I'm gonna
Hi
put it
kids,
here,
it's
just
Mom
to
here.
credit her and shout out to her. Not that this video is like anything crazy serious or whatsoever, but it was really cool concept of like, hey kids, it's mom. And she's like 22, I think. And she was doing this whole thing where she just talks about her thoughts, her feelings, what's happening during then. Just to kind of like, when I get older and I don't do the things I do anymore, if I don't do them, I can show my kids how cool I was, or just, show them life or teach them through. I don't know what was the intention exactly. I just thought the concept was so freaking cool. So, I guess here it goes. Hey kids, it's your dad. This is my room. It's one of the walls I have. It's my little accessory hanging cage thing, organizer. It's one of my favorite rooms I ever had. I'm currently living in one of my favorite spaces I've ever rented out, and it's a great feeling. I think with everything that has happened recently, just knowing yourself, being yourself, loving yourself, understanding yourself so that you can love yourself, all these things are just so important. And knowing your worth too, respect yourself in a way that others would respect you, and if they disrespect you, recognize that enough to walk away, even if they were close to you, or even if you really wanted them with you. But are you in love with them, or in love with the idea of them? And also understanding your trauma and everything, and just really trying to overcome it and walk through it. Being brave enough to be yourself. I was such a little shithead when I was a teenager, and I did not dare have, hair like this. I did not dare, dress a certain way, because I was so scared of judgment and everything, and people or my friends would make fun of me and all that. Nah, I'm telling you right now, screw that noise, screw that shit. You want to become something, you do it. You feel embarrassed about it, don't be embarrassed, because be like, I was brave enough to be myself, or who I thought I was at that moment in time, and I just did it. And that's courage right there. And you won't regret anything, because you'll be like, yeah, that was me, but now I'm like this, or maybe you don't change, maybe you're just always like that. Of course, don't, if you're a little shithead, just a nuisance to society and everything, please do change. But obviously I'm talking about, like, if you always wanted to dress a certain way, you wanted to have a certain haircut, you wanted to you like listening to certain music, you like going to certain events, like, all your friends listen to hip hop, but you're only one who likes, maybe you like pop, of a female singer, and you're a dude and it feels kind of weird, or you're a girl and you listen to very dudeish music and people are like, that's not so feminine of you. Screw that noise, just do what makes you happy, listen to what makes you happy. If it brings you joy and it's hurting nobody, and you're still being responsible and doing the things you're supposed to do, and you're courteous of your environment around you, just go ahead and do it. Be authentically yourself, don't forget who you are. That's so important. And in this pursuit of happiness, I realize being myself is probably one of the most important things. And yeah, I hope you learned something, and I hope you like it. And I think it's gonna be really funny in the future if you ever find this video and you're watching it, or I'm watching it with you, and how I would feel about it. And that's if I ever have a kid, so whatever. Alright, take care now. Peace out. Glad to have you around.